2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and then think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Yep.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long, and it's complete. Henry, and he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A 1st down and then some, 36 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
no defense.
definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Off the play fake. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Ooh. This is bad.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Up in the kicker.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
You got to be kidding me.
To be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A quick throw there out to Williams.
Are you kidding me?
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I'm sorry, I'd be embarrassed.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays
and
give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays,
field goal, the field goal, but still.
You don't take the ball away, maybe that's the way they should look at it.
He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35
right.
and make it the 40-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And this unit has been set up nicely here in this one thanks to some great punt returns that we get a look at.
And they did kind of give us a hint about that in our pregame meeting, didn't they? They felt like they had a good scheme prepared for this game, that they could use whatever return they had on to create big yardage. And boy, have they been right about that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Right.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Of course, he's Eli Manning.
Be
Of course,
careful
he's
about how much
great.
time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
You pushing me for bye.
Touchdown, Giants.
Oh, yeah.
Saquon Barkley,
Oh, yeah.
35 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Yep.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going
That
to
was
cover?
nice.
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
That was a nice throw, too.
The PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Of course. Of course.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time.
That's correct.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. That they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
I'm sorry,
An
but
incomplete
this is
pass on
embarrassment.
first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones to throw again toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jones now off the play fake. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Not going to do him any good.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Jones caught by Allen. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
No good.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And he gets it complete to Latimer. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
That's
It all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Still works out for me.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Yep.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still fighting. Fights free yet again. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
New York set to take the field. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
That's right, baby.
Sterling Shepard, 29 yards.
That's
as
what
his
I'm talking
guys
about, baby.
continue to put this one out of reach.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Rosas to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
That's right.
A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it.
All right, let's bring it.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And we get a look now at what Cardale Jones has been up to in this game. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Jones. Off play action. And that is incomplete.
Oof. This is embarrassing.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10.
I should have just let that one go.
Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down,
through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 40. 20, 10, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to make that quick.
99 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And that run we just saw of 99 yards ties for the longest in NFL history.
How about that? Was that Tony Dorsett in Minnesota?
In 83.
For Dallas?
On a Monday night, yeah.
And only 10 guys lined up on offense on that play.
How about that? And we just saw a record equalizer right there from 99 yards away. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will extend this big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Your second
Often
fumble.
on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They go play action here on first down. He's got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
That's all I needed.
Cody Latimer, 48 yards. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Rosas now to add the PAT.
And another.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here. That's taken up close to the 40. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Where was he going?
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On second and 11 now. Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough cover.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
How do you let your guy get sacked?
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Yeah, watch this. Whoops. Bye-bye. Ugh. That was a good return right there.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
He'll rifle this, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Another one.
Golden Tate.
Oh, yeah.
41 yards.
Oh, yeah.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route.
Like I said,
against
Eli Manning knew what he was doing.
You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard. Come on, that's pathetic.
The Charger offense making their way back out there. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. 18
big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
This time I'm not playing.
Now Jones on first down. He's got Allen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
All right, I'm not being Mr. Oh, quarter's over.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I mean,
to throw again on 2nd down. Jones gets it to Gordon, and he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8. Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Jones going to throw again. That's complete. It's Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line.
All right.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence.
That's right, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Second sack of the evening.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Boom. And goodbye.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 14. Jones now operating from the gun, and that will be incomplete.
That was desperation. That was a desperation
throw. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
Oh, wow, another field goal. Still down by 50.
That appears lost.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
I'm going.
At the 2. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
All right. 48 yards still works for me.
New York set to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here.
I got an idea.
I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that.
Oh.
What it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance.
All right.
Where
Still
they
got
took
the first
control
down.
of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
All right.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
2-minute
Just 2
warning.
minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I got an idea.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Open man here is Gentry. And they are going to score again. Another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
This
So
game's
another score
over.
there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Of
Still an
course.
important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in
And
pretty
boom
good
goes the
shape as they
dynamite.
get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
I
He
should have
takes this
sacked
one
him.
down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Back to throw. Jones able to get this to Gordon. And he'll go down at the 28.
That's
A gain
right.
of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he
Nowhere
goes
to
down.
go.
Kareem Martin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yep.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that will be incomplete.
That's it.
They were
Game
going
over.
for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just
6
saying,
touchdowns,
hey, put those
completion
points up every week, we'll just keep
81.868.
winning.
Hey,
They will gratefully accept
280
that,
yards.
won't they? It makes their job that much
This is why Eli
easier.
Manning should
When
be in the
they're
Hall of
scoring that
Fame.
many points allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
I got to say, that was a good game. With all the free agency going on right now in the NFL, I think the Giants are going to be good.
So
Once we get a good QB, as long as it's not Aaron Rodgers.
Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation
Look at
of the NFL on EA Sports.
It was over.
For more, check us out at easports.com. From
Game was
MetLife
done.
Stadium, good night, everybody.
I definitely got to go see a football game this year. All right, well, honestly, I mean, the score is right there. Why can't the Giants play like this every game? Heck, maybe I should be the head coach or I should go QB for them. But yeah, let me know. Hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment if you want me to do any other team matchup. Hey, I'll even use one of my least favorite teams, the Patriots, against any one of your choosing. For it, everyone's been the Mass Gamer, and as always, watch on and game on. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.